The living cyborg. Okay.
Living cyborg. Living cyborg.
Yeehaw! This is Dan Connor, and I'm with the Enigma and Slim, the living cyborg, and you're watching Groovey.TV. TV. Hopefully that caught all that. Perfect. Sure, please do. I took one earlier, and I was gonna Twitter, Facebook it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna reach out and touch someone. No, I'm not touching anyone. This is why I put Justine in front of the camera instead of me at most times.
Tell them why we're in a cow town.
We are here at a cow town because of Denver Comic Con. It's coming up. Don't go yet.
Oh yeah. Over here and watch you guys.
Oh, cool.
No.
Are you gonna splice this? No.
Are you gonna be our voyeur?
You should just speed it up. This one. Well, does tattoo ink provide any coverage from the sun?
No, it's
because it's underneath, right?
Yeah, it's underneath the skin. So
okay, it's kind of a drag.
Yeah, every time you get sunburn, you lose a little more ink.
Right?
And so,
right?
I don't know how much you love getting your face all scrubbed up with needles, but
I don't. You can tell by my face.
Yeah.
How often do you touch up?
Touch it. Oh, not the girls down the street. No, talking to tattooing.
How often do you get your tattoos touched up?
Well, every now and then, you get an itch. You gotta. I mean, the face is really the place that goes away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I noticed that you got darker lines there, or maybe they're just thicker.
Yeah, they're darker and they're thicker.
Now, are they
from old age?
Are they
like a tree gets more rings? Tree gets more rings. I get darker, thicker lines.
What's this phrase? You should have put a ring on it, something like that. I don't know, Beyonce and whatnot.
Yeah, a blue ring.
So, are they tattoos, or is any of this natural? Is that part of the story? Is that this is how you're born, or are they all tattoos?
Well, see, the thing of it is that it's a tattoo.
Okay, because I didn't know if the Enigma, if this was not a tattoo, if this was like all real versus what might be tattoos. I mean, I don't know the mythos.
It's meant to be not so much the tattoo as just the color of my skin, but
Right. Yeah.
It's the way you get there.
Yeah. I mean, because if you said there are no tattoos, I'd take it.
It's process. It's process.
Sounds good. I'd take it. Cool.
Yes, I was born incomplete. Much like somebody born with 3 arms, they might get an arm removed at birth, and so then they feel like they have to wear a 3rd arm just so they can feel normal.
What is a voluntary amputation? Right? Voluntary amputation?
What?
That's a thing, a voluntary amputation. Yeah. American Mary and whatnot?
Yeah. I'm not talking about the man-women thing.
No. We're not touching that. We're not.
Talking about,
no politics.
I'm talking about...
No politics.
Just if you happen to be born with another arm, like a 3rd one, and then they removed it at birth.
I had a friend... No, I'm having fun. Wait. I had a friend. He had extra fingers, and they actually removed because he had 6, and they removed the one. And he's a great artist. Yeah. He does comic. His stuff's great. But everyone's like, man, if he had 6 fingers, then he could probably draw crazy more. So anyway, sounds good. Do you know P-Lander Z? Because they say they don't wear costumes. They say that's them. They say that's them. So that's why I wondered personally. I wondered about that.
Well, luckily in this...
You can have the mic from here.
Yeah, luckily, Dan, in this industry, sanity is not a requirement. I mean, they can't lock us all up. They don't have enough keys. I know I've been keeping some in my pocket right here. But truthfully, Dan, what we're talking about here is you've got a lot going on here. I mean, certainly you've got the Enigma swag.
Some new stickers.
And you'll get that, of course, at the Denver Comic Con. But also, tell us a little bit about... this thing we call My Gal the Zombie.
So, My Gal the Zombie is a comic book series. It's a plushie series. I just realized I forgot my hot sauce box set. I had one more. I was going to bring it. I have a box set, and you can see the JPEG is on top of my hand right now. Will that work? Yeah. Sweet. So you can see it's on top of my hand. That's the box set. You can imagine that I'm holding it. If you need me, I'll put it in. So, I can ship those around the country. We got the Sriracha and the Zombinero. On our last Groovey.TV interview, we didn't have the sriracha, and we didn't have the pumpkin spice habanero.
Still gave me hot sauce and a lemon cookie.
Yeah, it was a cracker. Okay, graham cracker or cookie? Graham cracker is a cracker. It's not a cookie. That was not a, that was like a
Isn't in this. He's over there laughing and cutting up. What the heck? You should be in here, Groovy. Come on in. Come on. Oh yeah.
No, we got too much on this. So so it's a comic that we do. So this I had at last Denver Comic Con, but I didn't have it in the last Groovy video. And we've got the full color edition in there. Ton of fun. So that actually prompted, when I showed it to Mr. Enigma last year, that we're going to do the Enigma comic with the My Gal the Zombie crossover. So that's in production. These are some of the pages. It's going to be pretty great. Here's a JPEG of what the cover looks like. It's right there. Oh, when the camera's there, it's going to be, we're holding it. It's right there.
Oh, special effects.
Special edition effects. So we're going to have that. Also, I got a shout out to Patricia Krumpetich, even though I might have said that wrong, and I'm sorry, Patricia. She wrote the 2 newest My Gal the Zombie stories, and that page just flew off there.
Right.
So she wrote those. They're really great. One was drawn by Aaron Anchetta of a little series called Scott Pilgrim that you may have heard of.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
The Vampire Slayer?
No, that's Buffy. Were you on Buffy? Were you ever on Buffy?
Almost.
I was thinking that would be kind of within that. Joss Whedon? Really? This is Buffy season 9, 10, 12, 14, Angel season 7, whatever it is. You know, just get in touch with my man, the Enigma. Let's get him in one of the issues. I got the Humble Bundle that had like a ton of Buffy. He wasn't in it.
I want a ton of Buffy.
Yeah, there was like a ton of issues. It's crazy. Also, that first movie, I don't even know how it fits into the continuity. But who knows? Anyway, so no, it's a different continuity, but there's a comic of it that they drew to look like the other characters. So yeah, we got good old Aaron Anchetta, who is art assistant on Scott Pilgrim's Finest Hour, Volume 6, New York Times bestseller, that's in on that. And then we have this one with one of my favorite bands and yours, the Huntingtons. Some of the members right now are on tour with CJ Ramon. And
smell like marijuana.
I have no idea why, since I don't have any marijuana product.
Yeah.
That's not just on the record, but it's the reality. Yeehaw! So, anyway, the Huntingtons are in that one. We're going to do a special Denver Comic Con edition that has both stories, an exclusive with a photo cover, full color, with Justine in costume and character. So it's going to be great. We'll be setting up. I got a new banner, a good old 6-foot one. Nice. It's got a drawing, one of my favorite ones, the hot sauce drawing that I did.
Using that one shot?
Which one? Forgive me.
Sign painter paint? What are you using?
I'm using. It was the illustration that's on. Oh no! It's printed. I printed it from Vistaprint, but I don't rep Vistaprint, so I'm not gonna give them a shout out.
Stop saying their name. Let's stop saying their name.
I didn't say any name.
So you So you lived through the 70s, 80s.
80s. Born in the 80s.
Oh my gosh! All right. So this kid over here.
He was born in the 50s.
Oh man. Anyway, God, those 60s were good. All right. So.
You don't have to keep on unless you want to.
Anyway, tell me more, Dan. Tell me more, Dan. Before I lose my load, tell me more about how you got into comics. What made you want to draw?
Yeah, I'll just be real. This is sometimes what I tell people, but sometimes what I'm not. When I was a kid, I always wanted to make more friends, but I could definitely make more comics. So yeah, I just started drawing a lot when I was a kid. We moved around a lot, and I would draw and read comics. And then in high school, I drew a couple. I was doing web comics.
That was like last year.
No. I used to teach high school 6 years ago.
What? Shut up! Bullshit.
No, I'm 31. I'm 31.
Oh man,
I'm 31.
Not high school.
Yeah, I used to teach high school. Anyway,
it was one school classroom that held all 12 grades. They rang a bell.
It's like in Megamind and whatnot. Anyway.
So then how did you bump into this zombie?
That's a good story. So I was doing comics. I just progressed from the web comics, and I drew a book they don't have with me right now. Met her at Three Kings. She actually backed the first My God the Zombie Kickstarter.
Oh, Three Kings. That's Jim Norris's little. Well, it was.
Yeah.
So since then he's got Mutiny Information Cafe.
Yeah, Three Kings of Orientar. And that song, the We Three Kings, I was always like, "Where's Orientar?"
No, it's actually Orion. Orion's belt. The Three Kings.
No, We Three Kings of Orientar, but it's R traveling here, not Or.
It's Orion. R.
That might be where Orientar is.
Yeah.
I always thought Orientar should be a planet.
It's really Orion's belt. The Three Kings. The Orion's belt.
Is that really what that's from? Yes. I thought it was from Birth of Jesus. Bethlehem.
Star of Beth. The brightest star in the brightest star. Well, the north. The brightest star in the east. Star of Bethlehem. Anyway, but let's keep going though. So
keep going. So I met her and whatnot, and then she messaged me a photo, and she said, "Hey, look, I'm in a costume of your character, and we wanted to do the Horror Host TV show. We were going to have another actress in it, but it didn't pan out. You know, she's a good lady, but it didn't pan out with her. And so I said, hey, do you want to do this? And she really liked the idea. So that was 2013 or something, or 2014, and so now we've been. It'll come up this Halloween on 2 years that she's been doing the character. We finished the first TV season. We were on KSBS and we're on some stations in Illinois. We're on ACTV and FETV, and we're on horrorhost.net.
Do you paint her up?
No, she does it. Well, okay, so we can talk the fiction or we can talk the reality. I could say, no, this is not a character. There's no Justine in the world. This is a real person. Or it's a character. No. She's the gal of 1,000 faces, just like Lon Chaney Sr. She does her makeup. Yeah, she does all of it. Wow. I don't know if you've seen even other stuff she does online.
Just a rash from all the makeup?
No. But there was a time when she didn't want to. She said the contacts sometimes are irritating, so she didn't.
Now, how far down does the makeup go?
You'd have to ask her. I mean, I know she does her arms, and normally like she'll do like her chest, and then you'll have the shirt.
Well, I mean, they always ask me how far the puzzle pieces go, so I'm just curious how far.
People ask that?
I know. It's kind of like something that some old rude, sideshow performer would ask, but it's these chicks, and they,
It tain't goes far enough.
Yeah. So, honestly, you know what I'd say? That's nobody's business. No one should ask that. No one's asking you, so why would you ask him?
Yeah. What?
I'm saying nobody's asking. Whoever's asking you, you don't ask them what's going on.
I'm already puzzled about this whole thing. But,
puzzled.
So anyway, so she's going to be at the Denver Comic Convention. She's going to be at the Denver Comic Convention?
Yeah, she will be. She'll be at the table. She'll probably...
What table would she be at?
I think it's 35. It's an Artist Alley. It's labeled...
You gotta say the name.
It's Dan Connor's table. It just has my name. It's not Crazy Good Comics. It's not My Gal the Zombie table. It's just the Dan Connor table.
Now, you were worried about robots chasing you for a while there, right?
We haven't talked about this, but yeah.
Okay.
Well,
check it out.
I'm a robot, so
I thought you were a cyborg.
Well, but, partially mechanical, So I mean, I am a machine partially. I'm part machine.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
As well.
T3, right?
Oh,
yeah.
T3. Oh wait. I'm not even joking. Is this because my last name's Connor?
Yeah,
oh my God!
I totally just made that connection.
Oh, and that's why we're in this cowtown.
I had no idea. I really thought I was running with the robots. My cousin's name, Sarah Connor, though.
Oh, right, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, you have to defend her sometimes, right?
Sarah Connor Brown, because she married a man named Brown.
Somebody's gonna hook up.
Represent.
I can see a comic book tie.
No, she's married. She's married.
No, but like you're Connor, I'm Slim the Living Cyborg.
Oh sure.
We'll
do your comic next.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Do your comic next. Living Cyborg. Iron it out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
You're jumping in? Oh no, you're just saying in the comic. Oh yeah, definitely.
Comic, yeah.
So this is like a POV with we got the camera and then the guy we're doing the job for. It's just weird. Like, do you look at the guy you're doing the job for? Or do you look at the camera?
Exactly. We're looking at Groovy over there. Point at the camera over here.
Because that's more attractive.
I feel like I'm doing porn. The director's over here, the camera.
Connection. How did you do that? That's so weird. All right, look. This is for kids. We've got new stuff.
You can do an edited edition. Groovy can cut it out.
Banner. We got the new banner, the Connor banner. We've got the Connor Crisis. We've got the Gal Zombie, the Enigma might show. We've got the crossover with the two comics, and there's just so much more. I don't see how anybody could miss this show coming up.
They're not going to. They're not going to. Everyone's going to be at Denver Comic Con Father's Day weekend, so do your dad a favor. Come to the convention. Maybe bring him, or maybe let him go somewhere else.
When you get a photo with the zombie, make sure you don't wear something that's going to clash.
That's true. That's true. But she's probably going to be doing live makeup there because we did that at Cheyenne Comic Con. It was pretty good. So she'll start off regular day and she'll do a get up. And
I could use some of that. I could use that.
You need to touch up? Yeah. You need to touch up right on the blue a little bit? Okay. So
let's talk about the convention though.
Yeah, it's good. I love Denver Comic Con. I've done it every year. What is this? 2016. It started 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, and with Mile High Comics here, I mean, Mile High has been around since Moby Dick was a minnow, and they've got, a mile of comics, and they're still in business doing booming business. They got the warehouse and all that. So
I love the warehouse.
I mean, this is where it is. Any other comic convention besides Dink is great. I mean, it's not as what we have to offer.
No, I don't know if you do like Dink or don't like Dink. I'm not sure what you're saying. But no, Denver Comic Con, legitimately, I think it's one of the biggest conventions. I think the third, right? Yeah, third biggest convention in North America, or really the world, because I don't really know about a lot of other comic conventions. Maybe like Comic-Con in Japan, but it's still a different type of show.
All right, well, we're gonna see you there.
We're gonna see you there. It's a great con. Please come see me in Artist Alley.
Dress up.
Yeah, dress up in your cosplay get-ups.
Get makeup. By the zombie.
Makeup. Stand up.
Mrs. Zombie.
That's right. You'll have to pay a royalty check for that tune right there.
And you're gonna sell cowboy hats too now?
No. I go to the comic shop without this hat on, and someone will come up and they'll be like, "I didn't even know it was you."
Oh yeah.
Branding.
Yeah. You gotta wear the hat.
That's why I wear my tattoos.
It's true. Yeah, so it's going to be a ton of fun. Come out, have some fun. So many artists. It's one of the conventions with the most artists. Great size, but it's still there's a lot of celebrity guests, but there's still a lot of great cartoonists. It still really has that component. You don't have the same lines as San Diego, but get those tickets now because they're selling out. I don't know if they already did sell out. Every year, there's tons of people that can't get in.
Well, thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much there, Living Cyborg, Slim. This is the Enigma. Grooving a mile high. Groovey.TV.
Television. That was fun.
Okay.
You guys are getting an Emmy for that one.
All right.
Thank you.
We wasted enough of your time.
That was fun.
Here you go. That was good.
That was fun. That was good.
Okay.
How you doing, old man?
Well, if you could find me a massage guy, girl, or something.
Time for the old man to go home and rest.
Old man in the sea.
Yeah.
First of all, it's my great pleasure to introduce the world famous Miguel the Zombie. Give it up for our
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thanks for everybody for being out here, and it's my pleasure to announce the actual world famous, the Enigma!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Justin Drill. I believe there's a reverse to this drill. It's good for me, is it good for you? I know it's good, Mom. Always goes to drill. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you here on the 24th.